I'm going to tell you a story about something that happened to me on my ex-wife's mother's 50th birthday party. And I would imagine I knew her maybe 5, 6 years maybe when she turned 50. Now, I'm going to read you a quote from Mark Twain before I talk about what happened during the party. Mark Twain, if you tell the truth, you don't have to remember anything. By Mark Twain. If you tell the truth, you don't have to remember anything. Now, when I read this quote, it made me think of this party. Now, here's what happened. My ex-mother-in-law had told a few of her friends that she was a different age. Now, one of her friends approached my ex-wife and said, "Hey, I'm invited to your mom's 50th birthday party. Is this a joke?" You know, she told me that she's 36 years old, whatever the age was that she said. And so I started laughing. My ex-mother-in-law, it was an extremely nice, giving person. But she did stretch the truth every once in a while. So if she's watching this, don't get upset here. How many of your old friends that already know about this are going to get mad at you? They probably love you just the same as they did even when they found out you were lying to you. She is a wonderful person. Now, with with that said, the one person approached us. I wasn't expecting someone else to, but it wasn't long before another woman come up and asked if she was 50 years old. So it was kind of odd. She didn't look like she was 50. That's one thing I have to say. She probably still doesn't. I would imagine she's 70 right now, or in her late 60s, and probably looks like she's in her early 50s. She just spends the extra time to take care of herself. So if you think about that, people that are going to be kind of like manipulating the truth and not telling the same story to everyone are going to have to keep all of this wasted information, all of this useless information in their head. And it's almost like there's got to be something else you could do with that space, even if it's empty. What do you know? And I'm telling you that I've seen this happen to quite a few people. They'll tell someone one thing and tell something to someone else. It was just a few days ago, I think it was just yesterday, that my son told me something that was different than what he had just told me a couple of days before. So you can pick up on this if you're paying attention. If you're not, you're probably living in fantasy land kind of thing, or it's just not that important to you. Now, if you do find out that someone's lying to you, how important is it to you to do anything about it? One lie a year, one lie, someone gives you an innocent lie that doesn't really make any sense. They can't make any sense out of it. They admit that they lied, whatever. Someone that lies consistently, that's a different story, especially if this person is your spouse. If you have a spouse that's lying to you, like I did, my ex-wife really went out of her way to cover up stuff, manipulate, lie. You name it. I think I had to deal with almost every form of lying from this woman. And the older that she got, it's like the worse that she got. And what's kind of sad is I think she's starting to believe her own lies today. So it's not a healthy thing. If you're around someone who lies a lot, try to get rid of these people. Try to get them some help, but don't get involved in their schemes, manipulations, whatever. Best advice I could give you is just get rid of them. Get them out of your life. Find people that don't lie. Even if you're a liar, you don't want to be around other liars. That ought to tell you the first thing about who you want to hang around with.